Good people of YouTube, my name is Spanner, welcome back to another episode of Anachronox. Okay, so what were we doing? Oh yes, we have to find Eddie and we have to find Lucko Coldwolf. His last place of residence was 6 to 8 Barton Arms in the upper levels of the tenements. All right, and while we make our way there, I want to talk with some well, there was a new area that opened up, and I want to talk with some of those aliens that had the weird dialect. Now that we have the translator, that might be interesting. Okay, so this is the new area that opened up. Do we want to go here? Well, there may be some new quests. Who are you? Yeah, I got a nasty limp. Wanna hear the story? It's been on a few news feeds. Sure, I've got a few minutes. My lady passed on just a few years back, right before the accident. I was monkeying around at work, tooling with the power shredder, when one of them suspension buckles snapped. It landed right square on my foot, shearing it mid-foot to toe. When I demanded them workman's comp, the company threw me out on my shiny. Been looking for work ever since. My lady weren't around to nurse my foot, and I couldn't afford no hospital, so I tried to mend it best I could. It ain't pretty, but I can walk at least. Too bad I can't afford no change of clothes. Scary story, huh? I guess. Dad's got a secret army of plainclothesmen lurking the bricks. We call them janglers. They report on any potential enemies of the family. You never know when you're talking to a jangler. It could be anyone. They're just regular people like you and me. Well, maybe you're a jangler. There are even rumors of child janglers who roam the playgrounds, turning in their own 5-year-old classmates. No one is safe. You're one of them, aren't you? You're a jangler. Why else would you keep talking to me? This is the 4th time you've engaged me in conversation. Who would do that who didn't have an agenda? Beat it, jangler. I ain't giving you any more information to file in your report on me. Just leave my begonias alone. That's all I ask. You mess with them and you make it personal between us, understands? Beat it, jangler. Okay, let's move on. What's over here? It's at Zordo's. Who are you? Don't you love watching bipedry work? Look at him up there, hammering and clobbering with those tiny tools. It sends shivers up my spine. I think it's their work song that quickens my pulse the most. Nobody knows who wrote it or where it came from, but every bipedry sings it throughout the day. At one point in their evolution, bipedry could spit a toxic spray into an enemy's eyes. Too bad they lost the ability after thousands and thousands of years of domestication. All that remains of those days is their bright yellow coloring, which served as a warning to predators. Many people are unaware that there is an extremely rare breed of bipedry with very distinctive coloring. They're bright reds. I've only seen one in my life, and then only on Sandernets. A bright red, huh? Didn't we see something like that? That we kept clicking on it and it jumped? Let me make a note here. I have a little notebook here now, taking some notes of these quests. We have the Find Symmetrical Crystal Tree, and now a bright red bipedry. Say, have you got a camera? I understand there are 8 red bipedry working this arm of the galaxy. You ought to keep an eye out and photograph each one. Huh. Okay, so this is the quest, huh? Photograph. I'd shell out some major dough if I could get my hands on good snapshots of red bipedry. But if I catch you calling them bippies, then the deal's off. That's offensive. Okay, so this guy is... Isn't that a red bipedry? Or is that their natural color? Oh, I guess that jumping thing wasn't one of them. They seem to have arms and legs. Odd. So this guy is near a Zordo's sign. Alright, let's does this go to the previous area? It does. There's the guy with a limp. And we came from that way, so let's... Yeah, I guess these are orange. What happened to that guy? Got flattened. Hey, lover boy. What's hanging? Just the usual bits. How's business? Pounding the pavement, same as every day. Dad is swiping an extra 5% from his girls. I'd hook up with someone else, but he'd have my throat slit by morning. You know you can't hang around when I'm working, Boots. You're bad for business. Oh, this guy's called Combo Combo. Sir, a challenge to the detective eyes only 1 loony away. Keep eye on Bongo and earn triple the bet. You're on, spin them bongos. Is it this one? Damn it, I was looking at the text. Shell number 3, damn it, it was number 1. You accept lies of the eyes, that's why you lose on Anachronox. What a ripoff. Let's do it again. Okay, it's this one. Shell number 1. What? Fine, let's go shell number 2. Haha! There we go. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Me too fast for the eyes. Only luck gives you win. Luck? Yeah, I'm sure it had nothing to do with my cunning powers of observation. Beat it, honey. I'm on the clock. Oh, it's the same girl. Guns, guns, guns. Zordos. Oh, I guess he's a merchant. Don't step on my feet or I'll strangle you. Don't think I won't. Look at that clone. Where do they get off trying to pass that duplicate off as Gordo? Zordo is a total fake. How could anyone mistake those gestures, that tone of voice, that posture, for a real person, much less Gordo himself? Gordo thought he was the only one who could run his shop properly, so when his chain grew, he had himself cloned. Now they're all over the galaxy, each sharing a fanatical devotion to his mother, like she's the queen bee or something. It's like, on the one hand I think clones have rights, you know, but on the other hand, I think all clones should die. See, if I waste Zordo, they'll just replace him with another clone. I've gotta nail the real Gordo himself, if I'm gonna put an end to this madness. I'm gonna buy a really big gun. I'm gonna buy a really big gun. Then I'm gonna kill everyone. Just you watch. What, you don't believe me? I hope you're there. I hope you're there when I snap. Kill ya? Ha! Not yet. Okay. Hey, young soldier. Welcome to Zordo's Gun Palace. He's French for some reason. Are you looking to buy and sell? Yes. Oh, we have 493 loonies. Pre-owned shield cell, some heel grease, eluder bands, wristbands of whacking, time mender tier. This one increases beefiness, this one increases blockability, and the glowdent. Excellent choice, young soldier. Mother wishes success be to you. Okay, nothing interesting here. What is that? Seems interesting. Should I take a picture? What were the controls for this again? Okay, these are different modes. Oh, these are pictures I have. Oh, this is a picture I have, okay. I'm seeing pictures I have. Okay. I mean, I can't really reach it, so maybe I need to take a picture? Maybe there are picture quests, like the... that one. To get the bipedry or whatever, however it's pronounced. Let's head to the Mystech Museum then. It used to be an honest man could earn a clean living in the bricks. So much for that. Not everyone here is a criminal. Some of us actually lead honest lives, although the temptation to hit you over the head and take your money right now is pretty high. Seriously, get away from me, for your own safety. Okay, we gotta keep our eyes open for bright red bipedry. Which I assume are these creatures. Did I speak with you? I'm a cartographer. I make maps. Paper maps. The old-fashioned kind. What I'm trying to do, it's crazy really, is map the surface of Anachronox. Nobody's sure how or why, but Anachronox is divided into 4 large shifting plates and dozens of subplates that are constantly rearranging themselves. At random intervals, these interlocking sections of planet separate and... You know all this, don't you? Forget I was talking. Sure will, buddy. That guy over there, he thinks he's real big shot. He's always shooting his mouth off about every race he wins and every girl he bags. I know these tunnel and drainage systems like the back of my hand. I'm supposed to race him tomorrow night. His air traction isn't what he thinks it is. I'll take him right before the drain wash. He'll accelerate too much down Parsons straight away and won't be able to take the turn smashing into the rock. Nope, not you. Man, I'm gonna teach that jerk the lesson of his life. This guy. Man, that clown over there challenged me to race tomorrow night. Sucker doesn't stand a chance. I almost feel sorry for the punk. I've souped my baby up to the butterfly belts. That's Che-Gree engine in there? No joke, man. My brother managed to lift one from a Brabulance chop shop a few sectors down. Get out of my way, dude. You're interrupting my conversations. Perplexing flywheels, 24 steering knuckles, banjo injection, the works. It's a riot. Don't touch the car. What about the lady here? Can't speak with her. Oh, do I would like to enter the Mystech Museum. Let's see if there are any quests here.
Is there something I can help you with? Do you need to use the bathroom or something?
Well, let's see. Ooh, this place seems big. Hello there, you look like you have a question. What's the big deal with Mystech? No one really knows what Mystech is exactly. Our best guess is ancient alien art. Your friend, Mr. Matavastros, was the last curator of this museum. He believes there's hidden power locked away inside them. Personally, I think they're just ugly antiques. People will collect just about anything these days. Anything else I can help you with? So long. Just a moment, you look like a hooligan. You're just the type of man I need for a special job. 2 jobs, actually. I'm going to make a diorama of Anachronox symbols next month for an exhibit. If you take pictures of the 6 symbols scattered around the city, not including the one here in the museum, I'll give you 200 loonies. I've already got a picture of the one above the Anachronox tour signs, so I'll give you credit for that one. In fact, the symbol over the tour sign was stolen from the museum just a few weeks ago. I turned to the Nox guards for help, but they would laugh in my face. If you can retrieve it, I'll pay you 400 loonies. Okay, another unmarked quest then. So I need to take pictures of the 6 symbols of Anachronox. Like the one we saw in the elevator when we got the size 5 helmet. Oh, and we need to retrieve 1 Anachronox symbol, right? Okay, we got 2 jobs. Scope here. Hello? Can I inspect these? Hephaestus system. Carvortane exhibit. Anachronox. Luntz exhibit. Derling 2 Lando system. Samaritas exhibit. The only thing I love more than Mystech is playing piano. I love pounding them keys. When I'm rich, I'll own a piano made of Mysterium. I'll play every day. People will listen. Sorry, gotta go back to work. Ass. Oh, I can check. Hephaestus system. Oh, there's another guy here. There's another. Oh, there are several dudes. What is this? Is that quack on the other side of the museum looking over here? He's trying to steal my research. South Anachronox is too dangerous for scientist types. My esteemed colleagues are too scared to do research here. I thought I'd be the lone, bold scientist who would brave danger in the name of science. It's what Einstein Awards are made of. Someone always has to steal my thunder. Sad little story of my life. To make matters worse, a local crime lord claimed ownership over the Mystech tunnels. It's all been pillaged for his private collection. Is he looking over here? I am here investigating the origins of Anachronox. Our knowledge is woefully weak. Theories abound, mostly urban legends. The most popular story is that the original inhabitants of the planet were killed off by a horrible plague. The first settlers who discovered Anachronox over 80 years ago originated this particular myth. They found a deserted city planet and data seemed to indicate an electric virus was responsible. So Anachronox became named after the virus Electrophagus anachronoxus. That's what Anachronox means, poison from the past. But what are the hard facts? What do we know for sure? Anachronox is an artificial planet inside the empty core of Sender 1. It was constructed by an unknown alien race. But why did they abandon it? Why leave behind their buildings and technology in working order? Why is the city constantly rearranging itself? Nobody knows. Back in the day, it was a logical place for fugitives to hide. In fact, Anachronox was a hideout for felons and thieves long before the rest of the universe became aware of its existence. That criminal element has trickled down the decades and plagues us to this very day. I often wonder if inhabiting a planet we know so little about is such a bright idea. Maybe one day its builders will come back and claim their planet. Say, do you know why that researcher over there keeps giving me ugly looks? And what about you? Why are you... Oh, you're not glowing. Greetings to you. I am Plib the Seller from Corsica. I'm a scientist by trade, but science doesn't really foot the bills. So I've taken to selling items on the side. I store them in this alien glow stream. How can I help you? Oh, he only has glowdents. Don't tell my scientist friends, they will call me a whore. Good to know. Okay, we've investigated the upper museum. Let's check the first floor. And when we leave, I guess we'll have to keep our eyes open for the Anachronox symbols. I've only seen one so far. I hate museums, they're too quiet. They should close this place down. Nobody cares about this crap. I've learned to sleep standing up. Oh, that's an interesting skill to have. Eddie knows. Hey, where's the there's nothing here. Twin slag exhibits. Twin slag, there's two of them. Authentic Anachronox symbol, I see. It's not there. Heinz. I guess these don't matter. Who are you? Mysterium technology, or Mystech, was discovered on the planet Hephaestus. It bubbled up from a deep lava well now called a Mysterium Levant. Later, Mystech was found in the cores of other planets. It gets its title from the strange metal from which it is made, dubbed Mysterium by confounded scientists of the time. Is Mystech the technology of a long-dead race? The greatest hoax ever? Or maybe a gift from the gods? Make a pilgrimage to Hephaestus today. No thank you. I'm working on stuff. Can I go back there? Probably not. Alright, that's all the time we have today, so thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed some more Anachronox, and as usual, don't miss the next episode because I won't. I will see you all next time.